Let's be honest, folks. Most people don't fantasize about digging in the dirt. But the truth is, none of those skyscrapers, bridges, or even your humble abode would be standing without it. Excavation, the art of moving earth, is the unsung hero of the construction world. Now you might think digging is just digging, right? Wrong! Just like every job has its right tool, every construction project needs the right type of excavation. We're talking about different techniques, different equipment, all depending on the soil, the depth, and what you're trying to build. So, whether you're a seasoned contractor or a weekend warrior planning a backyard patio, stick around. We're about to get our hands dirty and explore the fascinating world of soil excavation. You know that beautiful dark layer of earth that makes your garden grow? That's topsoil, and it's the first thing to go in most construction projects. Now, topsoil is teeming with life. Roots, bugs, decomposing leaves, all the good stuff that makes plants happy. But, for a solid foundation, you don't want that stuff breaking down and shifting under your concrete. That's why we carefully scrape it off, kind of like peeling back the skin of the earth, and save it for later. Because trust me, that topsoil is precious. Think of it like this. You wouldn't build a house on a pile of potato peels and coffee grounds, would you? Topsoil excavation is all about getting down to a stable base. Alright, we've cleared the topsoil, now it's time to get down to business. This is where the big boys come out to play. Excavators, bulldozers, the whole 9 yards. We're talking about moving serious amounts of earth, clay, sand, silt, the stuff that makes up the bulk of the ground beneath our feet. Earth excavation is the workhorse of construction. It's how we create the space for foundations, basements, underground parking garages. It's how we carve out roads, trenches for pipelines, you name it. This is where things get technical. Different soil types behave differently. Some are stable, others are slippery, some hold water, others drain like a sieve. Knowing your soil is critical to a successful excavation. Sometimes Mother Nature throws us a curveball in the form of solid rock. Now we're not talking about a few pebbles here. I'm talking about massive slabs of granite, limestone, you name it. This is where things get explosive. Rock excavation often requires blasting to break up the rock into manageable chunks. It's a delicate dance, using just the right amount of dynamite to fracture the rock without sending it flying into your neighbor's swimming pool. Once the dust settles, those chunks are hauled away and the real work begins. Imagine carving a foundation out of solid stone. It's slow, it's loud, and it's absolutely essential for building on tough terrain. Now if you thought rock excavation was messy, wait till you see muck excavation. This, my friends, is the dirty job that nobody wants. We're talking about digging in mud, muck, and mire, a soupy mix of water, soil, and often some pretty, ripe organic matter. Think swamps, marshes, areas with poor drainage, places where you sink to your knees just walking across them. Muck excavation is like trying to dig a hole in a bowl of pudding. It's messy, it's unstable, and honestly, it can quickly turn dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. But it's also essential for many projects, especially in areas with high water tables or where we need to improve drainage and soil stability. Sometimes you just don't know what you're gonna get. You start digging, and you hit a little bit of everything, topsoil, clay, maybe a stray tire or two. That's unclassified excavation for you, a mixed bag of surprises. It's the wild card of the excavation world, and it keeps things interesting to say the least. This type of excavation is common in areas where the ground has been disturbed before, like old landfills or demolition sites. Unclassified excavation requires a flexible approach, adapting to whatever the earth throws your way. It's about being prepared for anything and having the right tools and techniques to handle it all. Trench excavation is all about going deep, not wide. We're talking about digging those long, narrow trenches that house everything from sewer lines to fiber optic cables. It's the unsung hero of our underground infrastructure. Think about it. Every time you flush the toilet or turn on the internet, you're relying on a trench that was dug with precision and care. Trench excavation requires specialized equipment like trenchers and backhoes that can maneuver in tight spaces. It's a delicate dance, avoiding existing utilities, shoring up the trench walls to prevent collapse, and ensuring that those underground lifelines are buried at the proper depth. Cut and fill excavation is like a giant game of earth-moving Tetris. It's the process of cutting soil from one area and using it to fill in another area, creating a level surface. This technique is used all the time in road construction, site preparation, and even landscaping. Imagine carving out a hillside to make way for a highway, or building up a low-lying area to prevent flooding. It's a delicate balance, ensuring that the cut and fill areas are properly compacted to prevent settling and erosion. Cut and fill excavation is like a giant puzzle, carefully planning and executing each move to create a stable and level foundation for the future. Well folks, there you have it, a crash course in the dirty but oh so important world of soil excavation. As you've seen, it's a lot more than just digging holes. It's about understanding the earth, respecting its power, and using the right tools and techniques for the job. Whether you're building a skyscraper or just a backyard patio, choosing the right type of excavation is crucial for a successful and safe project. So, next time you see a construction site, take a moment to appreciate the guys and gals moving mountains, or at least moving a whole lot of dirt. They're the unsung heroes who lay the groundwork for everything we build, and that, my friends, is a job worth respecting.